I swear, sometimes I think I have holes up here.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Booze, brews, horror movie reviews, your final bros have survived.
Yes, we are here with Brian Hotboy LaGrasta.
I like a good silent home. And we are joined by Shane, give me your lunch money, Smith.
I'm glad you said that, because do you know what my favorite cheese is? Swiss, because of all the holes.
Okay, we're also here with Mike the Cannibal Gypsy.
I'm ready to get fucking beaten over the head.
With a message?
Yeah.
Get beaten with a message.
Fetish Matt.
Rooms, and more rooms.
Is that like rooms, like vroom, or like rooms?
No, like rooms, like so many goddamn rooms in this damn house that we go through.
Whoa, it is another week of staring into holes month.
Yes.
What a fucking great theme idea.
Oh, it's so good. Who came up with that?
I think it was me.
No.
Like I said at the end of last week, we are literally, we have to go and do this next year. Like, this can't be like a one and done theme. This has got to be done next
a
year.
yearly theme. But how many more movies have holes?
A lot, dude.
You can find a ton.
It's crazy because I don't want to spill the load, but I could literally give you like 4 or 5 more.
please
No,
Spill on me?
don't spill loads. We don't spill loads. We're not a load spilling
I
podcast.
want Brian to spill on me.
All right, give us 2.
Easily. Okay, so I told you about a movie last week. Well, so we'll say The Hole,
Yeah.
right? Like The Hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Gate with Stephen
Yeah,
Dorff,
yep,
The
that's
Hole in the
the-
Backyard.
Yep.
And then I literally have 2 more off it. I'm just going to say them.
Sam.
The Gorge, which just came out.
Yeah.
Scott Derrickson.
Yep.
And the movie The Pit, the 80s movie. There's literally a pit in the forest. Those are 4 potential
Yep.
hole ideas.
Okay.
Let's go back to the Stephen Dorff one. Which one is this?
Yeah, it's the one where there's like a
You've seen it.
there's a
Seen this movie.
a
It was on
hole-
this too.
Yeah, there's a hole in his backyard. He plays like a really young kid. It's like in the 80s.
Oh,
He's
when he
very
was young Dorff.
Yeah, he's got like those chubby
Yeah.
ass cheeks. And like these monsters are coming out of the fucking
I
hole.
do remember
it's like
this
a portal.
movie.
Yeah, you saw it.
This is before he was like Stephen the main event Dorff.
Correct. This
'Cause
is
he's
before
now the main event.
This is like one of his first movies. He's
Yeah.
like the little young boy.
We've actually reviewed a few Stephen Dorffs on the pod. Leatherface and Fear.com.
Correct. Both correct.
And
What a classic.
Whoa. Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, you're right. We still have not reviewed Blade.
No, we have to do that because we mentioned that on episode 3 of the podcast, and
You
I've
mentioned
never.
Episode
Yeah,
th-
I'm sure it'll be another like 2 years.
Yeah, well, you never know.
well, we talked about
I like that little sass though.
the
from
sass came, but the funny thing is because this is a movie that we have talked about and joked about forever.
Ever, yeah.
And now Shane made sure to throw this into Holes Month, and this movie had so many fucking hole references. Like,
Yeah.
how could you not include it?
And there is legitimate holes in the
Yeah,
housing.
It's not just like the stupid bang it over your head metaphor.
Yeah.
There is legitimate holes in the house.
Yeah. Like, all right. Like, God. The thing with this movie, it's the scene. The one scene that truly takes this movie to like a 2 is.
Wow, 2.
All right. And not
That's
that low.
strong.
But like, when that character, the other girl, comes up to her.
Silent
and
House.
she literally points to her head and she's like, it's holes in your head. I legitimately wanted to blow a hole in my head because of that scene.
Wow.
Is that strong?
Silent House.
See, here's the thing. Shane doesn't like being treated like a child. He
don't.
feels like the movie coddles him like a child.
I do. I feel like the movie's almost condescending that it thinks you're stupid.
Serious question,
Yeah.
Brian. Do you think Shane's gonna drop his fucking attitude this podcast?
Honestly,
This episode?
Shane's there's whole month. I feel like, and Shane, I love you, but I feel like you've been putting on this like tough guy. You've been putting on this tough guy front.
Real like I'm better than Brian attitude
Yeah.
going.
You
Wait.
legitimately threw me into a pit multiple times last episode.
Because I said I like your word game a lot.
Quite frankly, it was disgusting.
You said you do this game at the end of the show, and I fucking despise it.
Also, watch your goddamn movements right now. There's a cat on you.
No, I know. She's a cutie.
Yeah, you know, as you're elbowing her in the head.
Yo,
So-
cats love bows.
We are explaining some of the things we do in the show, so I will just say the Final Podcast is a show that we review horror movies every single Monday, really from start to finish, scene by scene, with beautiful color commentary. Then following that, we give a review on the film. Obviously, one silent house hole in the wall aka your mind,
Yes.
is a piece of shit, then 10 hole in your mind is a masterpiece.
Yes. Yes.
Then we will obviously Shane gives the eulogy for the best kill. Sometimes it's not the the goriest. It's just sometimes it's the most meaningful,
Impactful.
which one we love the most, and then you give a eulogy for that. Then we obviously follow up. We do like a little game, adds a little extra seasoning to the end of the program. It's a great program.
It is.
It's what we do here,
And that's why we're
Silent House.
And that's why we're going to go right into the best segment on the show.
He's doing it again.
One word sentence.
He's doing it again.
Yeah, we need a better catchphrase for that. Like what? Like the 4-word description, 1-word sentence. Like we need a better name for this segment. That's the only problem.
4 guys, 1 word, 1 sentence.
It's way too long.
We could do that, but fucking shorten that for sure.
How about this? The 4-word. Get it? Because it's at the beginning. It's like the 4-word. I'm getting there. What do you got?
Connect 4.
Okay, I like it. I like it. It's good.
I feel like we could get sued by Fisher Bros.
Okay.
Fisherman Price. Is that who owns that?
Look that up real quick.
I think I combine the Hasbros and Fisherman Price and call them the Fisher Bros.
They get a Fisher Price from Craft.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna hit you with the 4 then. Okay, so who's starting the 4?
Well, I already started. Mike already started. Why don't we have you or Matt start?
Matt, you want to give us a start here?
Yeah, start us off.
I'll never start this segment because I always give the who's starting it, and someone goes me. Who's gonna be the on me?
No,
This
Brian, you start it.
I just said I'd never start it. I guess I am starting it because you made me say that. So, we're gonna go with eerie.
Am I up?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh, okay.
Eerie.
Eerie. Figment.
Eerie, figment.
Not fig, like the cookie. Figment.
Or fig like the fruit.
Yeah,
It's
like
a fruit, right? I think.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Eerie, figment, sledging.
I like where you went. I actually respect that one.
I respect it. You put Matt in a terrible
Yeah, I mean,
position.
you basically crushed Matt's soul.
Like, where's he supposed to go?
Eerie, figment, sledging.
Like, he's a good producer.
No, but
most of the time.
I actually could think of a few.
But he's not a superhero.
I easily could finish the sentence.
Well, you're not going to.
I'm not. I'm
not.
gonna let him do it.
Because
not
this
gonna
is
do it.
how we give the summary. It's really a 4-word summary.
Yeah, and there is one. I can think of 2 words that perfectly end this sentence.
I can as well. Matt, your turn.
Name the 3 words again one more time.
Eerie, figment, sledging.
Matt, if you need a lifeline, like this.
No,
is,
he's got to finish. He
like
does have to finish.
Like, or it could be like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No, we do have the phone a friend or what I like to call phone the Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah. Phone. You could, since Shane's so confident he could finish the sentence.
I could.
Matt's finishing it though.
Yeah, I agree with Brian. Matt has to finish.
I believe in him, but this also can't take forever.
Yeah. All right.
That was sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna phone in Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay, let's just call Elizabeth and see what Liz is up to.
Bring. Shane, you're playing Elizabeth right now.
Dad.
There you go.
Eerie, figment, sledging, dad.
Okay, yeah.
Or my other one was pedophiles.
Sledging pedophiles. I like that.
Matt, what's your word?
Just use one of those.
Pedophile.
There you go.
There you go. Eerie, figment, sledging, pedophile.
I felt like I gave him a slam dunk with my segue word.
So that's that's Silent House right there. It's a 4-word summary. Eerie, figment, sledging, pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Or
it
sledging dad.
Was it pedophiles or pedophile?
Well, technically, there's 2.
Yeah. Okay, but it was pedophile.
Yeah, it was pedophile.
Eerie, figment, sledging, pedophile. Yeah.
There's 2.
I feel like we're getting worse with these. Cool. Awesome. So
I thought that summed up the movie pretty well.
in a way, sure. I'm ready to also just dive into the spooky pit at this point.
So you want to dive into the spooky pit?
Bryce, something tells me you want to dive into the spooky pit.
I want to dive.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna dive into the spooky pit.
Did you not talk over the sound effect?
No,
though?
I have to. I'm the one who segues into the sound effect. That's why we're going into the spooky pit. See, I did it there.
Oh, we got a 2 now? Oh.
Silent House was released in 2011 as her father and uncle renovate the family lake house. A young girl finds herself trapped inside the property and dealing with a supernatural invader. This film was directed by Chris Kentis and Laura Lau. Took 2 to make this. And it stars Elizabeth Olsen, Adam Treese, Eric Sheffer Stevens, and Julia Chan. It is available on Netflix, Prime Video, Tubi, and Shane's fave, Pluto TV, which seems to have everything nowadays.
Did you know Shane has a Pluto TV hat? He's got one. I've seen it.
That's insane. I would never.
Do you have that?
No. I hate Pluto TV more than probably anything
More
right
than
now.
Silent House?
Yeah, because it houses Silent House, so like it's just as bad. I know that.
I'm ready to talk about Silent House.
Yes. So this is a movie that is filmed where it is one continuous shot, even though it's not.
It's not.
There was 11 or 12.
It's broken up into 10-minute intervals.
Yes,
I read
it's like
that.
silent cuts or something like
Yes.
that.
Silent cuts. Oh my god. This movie has big holes, I would say, because like you think it's one continuous shot, but it's misleading. It's not.
No.
It's cut into 10-minute intervals, which is really great for the actors and actresses in the film, but I would clarify that as a whole
Yes.
in the editing
Okay.
and in your mind.
Yes. So like this, you go first.
I was going to ask, I believe you told me this was filmed in like
15 days.
15 days.
Yeah.
So like compare that to a normal shoot, which I feel like is months of work.
Yeah.
This couldn't have had a big budget. There's
It
no
definitely
way.
couldn't have. No. I don't believe it did.
So I like a comp to that is like, you know, when an artist comes out and they're like, yeah, I wrote this song in 20 minutes. And like sometimes the song is good, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's not. So when you preface something by saying like, oh, I basically speed ran this, maybe take your time and make something better.
Yeah, I actually don't think there is a way. This is a remake, right, of a Spanish movie?
It is.
It is, yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Was the Spanish movie good? Because this wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The premise of itself is just like, it's not anything groundbreaking.
Because it's not like this concept is really just like
It's
as far as psychological horror goes, it's not original.
It's all the same old song and dance where it's like this person has a great trauma. They like put it deep down inside of them, and that causes their mind to have holes where they don't remember what happened, and it fragments them into a split personality where they kill their pedophile dad.
Yep, and that's the movie, literally.
Yeah, that's it.
It's fractured mind concept, where your narrator is not reliable.
Yep.
You would find out that there's like multiple fractions of her psyche because of a previous trauma that was just so horrendous. My biggest gripe with this movie is like how ridiculous some of the actions by characters are throughout the movie. Like there is a ridiculous like turn for her father at one point.
Yeah.
That I'm like, holy shit, that's crazy that they even shot it that way. Like that was my reaction.
The very end, right?
Well, when basically like she lets him go at that
Yeah.
one point, and like he just basically grabs his belt. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but also, it's not even just that. The fact that he was about to rape her, like, again, then and there, I'm like, wait, what? Because, like, the whole movie's very subtle about it, but then, like, out of nowhere, he's like, I'm going to rape the memory out of you again.
Yeah, I know. It gets a little cheesy, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. It gets like fucking corny, and it's a difficult concept. Like it's obviously like abuse. I didn't know if they actually confirmed sexual abuse.
Yes.
Did they?
So the dad definitely was a sexual abuser.
Those pictures, right?
Yeah. Like, the dad definitely sexually
Well, I knew it
abused
was
her.
physical. I wasn't like 100% sure it was also sexual.
Yeah, no. The dad was definitely sexual.
Because what else would those pictures be if
Yeah,
not,
it's supposed to be of her, like, naked and stuff
Right,
like
that's
that.
what I assume.
I guess that makes sense.
But like I think one of my biggest gripes with this movie too is the fact that like the uncle is clearly there watching, and like because the idea is that while the dad was doing the rape or whatever it was, like the uncle just sat there and like in the cup corner and watched or
He
whatever.
probably took the pictures.
and took the pictures, but like he's just as guilty, and they treat
course.
him like he's,
Fucking course
and they
he
treat
is.
him like he's not, which I thought was a weird like.
Dude, if you watch your niece get raped
By her dad.
and take photos, you deserve to die.
You think the sledging should have happened? Okay, yeah. So like we are a spoiler podcast, and we are really spoiling.
Yeah.
Now, in all seriousness, do you think that she should have been recast in Silent Hill Revelations?
Yes. She would have been a great glory. What's her name? Something Gillespie.
Yeah, it's obviously not the real name, but like when I saw this and I was like looking at Elizabeth Olsen like really early in her career,
Yeah.
I'm like, she kind of reminds me of the girl and looks like the girl. Like she should have been the lead in fucking
Yeah.
Silent Hill Revelations.
Yeah. I actually don't disagree.
Her,
with her.
look, even her attire
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of the character. And the way that she walks around these rocks like she's in fucking Portland, Maine.
Great town. Now, to be clear, if you subtract the sexual aspect of it and it was just physical abuse, the result should be no different.
Yeah, because she was still a child, and the uncle was still like taking pictures of it. Like, and it's crazy. Like, I'm trying to understand like the movie, right? Because like, is the idea that Elizabeth Olsen's character put the pictures in the house for them to find to kind of do this entrapment thing? Because like, why would the pictures actually be in the house? Wouldn't the dad and the uncle like hide them or like dispose of them? Like,
I
why would they leave them in a house they're like selling?
I have to assume that she sprinkled them around and was playing dumb.
Okay.
I thought about that as well because I'm like, are they naive enough to just leave them alone? I'm gonna say not. I also don't. This is like because this is psychological horror. This is like one of those movies where like I don't even know if anything is as it is.
You don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
she's like, as you said earlier, I think you used the exact word. She was an unreliable narrator.
yeah, like I it's like one of those things because her mind is so
Fragmented.
and broken, and like there's like they're obviously gonna bring in a character who's clearly not a real character. Like it's not a real. It's like a part. She like there's parts of herself that she like interacts with, and they try to get clever. The biggest gripe, might mention it earlier, is like they will bang you. They give you the mother treatment, where like they're gonna you get it like 20 minutes in, and I feel like they just sledge you over the head with it.
Yeah. Well, literally, there is a scene where they are sledging holes into the house.
They beat you like a fucking storefront Amsterdam hooker throughout this entire movie.
Ooh, that was brutal. But I like it though. What's up?
Thanks. It's also really true. What's up, Shane?
Yo, what's up?
You dap up the cat.
Yeah, I'm dabbing the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I agree. Like, you know what it is too? This is a very boring movie. It's not tense, and it tries so hard to be tense, but because I don't know. Are the idea right is they wanted you to think it was supernatural, even though I never really thought it was.
Yeah, no, this was so painfully obvious once the photograph surfaced.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what this movie's doing.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like particularly mysterious. I feel like
No.
the mystery is so given
Forced, yeah.
and forced. I think they went for a vibe of like this is supposed to be like a survival horror. This feels like a survival horror video game.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Her holding a fucking lantern, going around a house,
Trying to find the key to unlock the.
Literally.
I need to get the eagle crest to put into the
I'm trying
statue.
to play fucking Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But like good survival horror was that one where that girl's death?
Oh, the one Matt recommended. Shush. Great movie. Great movie.
That's fucking good shit right there.
Yeah.
This movie,
Look, there's a hole already.
there's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
Shane.
Yeah, I mean, like, and they makes the hole bigger. It's funny.
Also, like the whole unreliable narrative, like. So Brian was saying, like, her brain's like fucked, right? But
Yeah.
like, so you can't really trust her. But how did it get that way? How did her mind
I
get?
think it's the idea, and that I could be wrong. It's all the years of abuse, her brain tried to forget it. So there's holes in her mind about her past that she can't remember. That's why when she meets that girl that's like, hey, do you remember when we were kids, we used to hang out?
So like, yeah, I mean, like, so like
That girl wasn't real. That was her mind.
There is like a repressing idea, but that's also not full repression because like it'd have to be like a split that still exists somewhere in there, you know.
So was that girl a version of
it
her?
It was her vindictive, like her vengeance side.
Yeah. So
I thought that was like a childhood friend.
that's what they make you want to think for sure. I like halfway through, I'm like, yeah, that's not in that case. How I take this kind of like what you did. I think like that girl, I forgot her name. Matt, can you give me a check on Rando girl? I think it was Sophia. Like was supposed to be like they make it like a childhood friend. I think you're right. I think it's like her idea, like her vengeance side,
trying to
and then like
leak in
when she tries to be like this like sweet naive girl that's helping them renovate the house. I think there's like the innocent side.
Yes.
So that she has like both of these ideas that are like kind of like the God and the devil, you know, raging inside of you. You see what I'm doing there?
Great album
These
by the
ideas,
Black Keys.
They're like raging inside of her.
Yeah.
And like raging inside of all of us.
Limousine.
Oh, that Limousine is like one of the greatest songs ever. Brand new.
Yeah.
Great album, actually.
So she's just referred to as a little girl.
Little girl.
I'm like thoroughly believe her name is Sophia.
So that's another like the ending of that scene is another.
Oh wait, yes, you're right. Yeah, Sophia.
Yeah, so little girl in this movie was her as a little girl. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so there's another like beat you over the head part where she goes, you know, I do remember you though, and then Sophia goes, how could you forget?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's a frustrating movie.
I you know, sometimes it's like one of those things where like, do you want the movie to explain things to you? Or do you want to do the research yourself? And I could see the pros and cons of both, but this is like the worst kind.
Yeah, this is like, honestly, Mother's a really good, like, because it's like, okay, we got it. You can continue the movie, and then they're just like, oh, no, it means this.
Yeah.
It means this.
You feel like you're getting
this.
raped.
Yes. This movie raped me.
And I have the photos.
Jesus.
Let me get my sledge.
Oh, you have the sled.
I gotta get the sled.
Let me get some fig cookies.
That I have the belt.
Do you realize
This is getting
you gonna
weird.
whip me? You want to whip me?
You're the whipper.
No, you whip me.
You're a whipper snapper.
You whip me on the podcast. You're like, that was a bad joke, Shane, after the episode, and you whip me.
I don't do that.
He's
happens
creating
all
a
the time.
false narrative to like
Yeah. He's got holes in his mind.
gloss over the fact that he's got a whole mind.
You're a holy.
Also that he buries your game segment every week.
That's
He
crazy. He
literally-
literally this new segment called Shane's Game Corner.
Great.
You're making me so fucking angry right
He's
now.
making me angry, but I also do kind of appreciate the fact that we've stretched this as much as we could probably stretch it at this point. So let's talk about the movie.
Oh, I could do more stretching. Let's talk about her, the star, Elizabeth.
This is like her first. Shane, you said this is like her first like big production outside of a TV movie.
She
This is, like-
literally was in one TV movie and one episode of Full House before this movie. So this is her first actual movie because those took place about 15 years before this movie came out.
That's crazy. Question time, Matt. Hit a fucking
I
button.
like
for me.
question time.
Do you like question time?
I
It's
do.
an okay segment.
Matt. Hey, Matt.
Yes.
How are you today?
Good.
That's nice. Do you consider her a nepo baby because she is the sister of?
Mary Kay and Ashley.
Yes. Would you consider her nepo because of that?
I mean, as long as
Also, this pertains to both of you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I could answer the question.
I could too.
yeah,
the answer.
I guess so.
I was actually going to say no because she's
No.
significantly better than both of them.
So
Whoa.
I think there's like this. There's two ideas. Not to overcomplicate it, but I think like there's. Yeah, she is in the terms of like she'll have opportunity, but you have to deliver, and she always delivers.
Yeah. I would
Like
agree
she
with that.
over delivers versus her family, in my opinion.
Oh, she's a significantly better actress than both her
But
sisters.
the best thing the family has ever done was be involved in the great GameCube classic.
Mary Kate
License
and Ashley, Sweet
to-
16, yeah.
What about License to Drive?
Oh, there's that one too. It's two different games, right?
So
Yeah, that's crazy. They have
no,
two
but
games.
the answer to your question is for opportunity, yes. For delivery, no. She's got the goods.
What about the Mara sisters? Rooney,
They're both
and
good.
Kate.
Yeah, but they're nepo babies from John.
John Mara, he owns the
Giants. Or does he still own the Giants? Or is he split ownership with the Giants?
I have no clue.
Matt's looking it up. I
know the Tish family owns the Giants. Insane.
Good shit.
So I wasn't sure if Mara still owned the Giants with Tish. Okay.
She's the president of the Giants.
The owner as well.
But I feel like they're both good, though. Kate and Rooney.
Yeah. I mean, Rooney's fantastic in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And Kate literally was one of my favorite parts of House of Cards.
Till she gets trained. Let's just call it trained. Not the band Train.
Or like when
Was she
like
the best
multiple
part of
people
House
have
of
sex
Cards?
with you.
Because Doug Stamper is clearly the best part of it.
In the early seasons, though,
It's
like
Stamper.
I actually thought she was my favorite part of the early
She's a
seasons.
good character. She's a hottie.
Stamper
too.
comes like incredible.
He's the best.
Stamper is pretty goated, honestly.
Yeah. Man, it's good.
And then you got Jimothy Shrimp, right? Is also
You got Cuck Galloway, you got Cuck Seth. But you got Doug Stamper, who's just legit goated.
yeah. Also not a cuck.
also season 1. What was the guy's name? The councilman who gets killed. He was great.
Oh, Councilman Cuck.
Pete Russo?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved his character.
Yeah, he's good. There's a lot of good characters. You got Cuck Rachel, Brosnahan's character. I forgot her name. She plays like the drug addict.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
She became like fucking crazy famous with
I know.
with the other like Miss
Yeah.
Maisel show, whatever.
What a great show up until the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, what a great way to stretch this episode out, honestly.
We need
To be
it.
fair, if we actually go back to this movie, we're almost done.
Dude, we didn't even start, bro. What are you talking
We talked about the entire movie. Like, I know we haven't gone scene by scene, but realistically, we've actually talked about the entire movie.
Yeah, because you basically said what happened right when we started.
No, I know, but actually, if you think about it,
I can't. I got holes in my fucking
what is there
mind.
actually to like go back to? I know we're going to, but like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
like,
Because
yeah, I'm not.
there's not a lot of depth
yes,
here.
that's
Because it is survival horror, the movie. Like, she's going to go from room to room. But I guess I'd like to start by saying they go into the house.
yeah, okay, yeah.
What a pivotal moment. The entering of the house.
Like-
So, and they definitely hammer holes into the house.
Like they're hammering the point.
There's a small hole, and then he makes a larger hole because you have to do that.
Yeah.
And then the insurance is going to cover it.
Because, like, the thing about insurance is if you can prove that you didn't do it and, like, someone probably broke into your home to do it, they'll cover that. Because, like, that's, they're burglars.
Dude, you know what's crazy? How much the uncle looks like Ryan Long. Like, from the side profile.
Oh my God.
Like, it's crazy. I was thinking the same. I'm like,
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't even look that much older than her. Was I the only person that thought that?
So you could the dad
does.
You could tell he's a dad.
The uncle does look roughly.
He's not dad bod, but like the uncle looks like not that much older. He even has that conversation of like, hey, like, I can't believe how quickly you've grown up. Like,
So, yeah, I don't know.
So that scene you're talking about when he fucking shines a fucking light directly in her face, I was like, dude, there's something wrong with this guy.
yeah, it was really awkward. It was like so long, and she's just like trying to be like nice and like, yeah.
The uncle does that, right? Well, because he's reliving, like, his old, when he used to flash the camera light in her face when she was a naked child that he was filming, and he apparently deserved to live at the end of this movie for some reason. That actually is one of the things that pisses me off more than the beating me over the head with holes messaging is the fact that the uncle, for some reason, like, I guess technically you could say she left him there to bleed out.
Isn't she dressed like she belongs in a PS2 game?
She is dressed like she should be in Silent Hill 3.
Now, and also, one more question for you, Shane. Do you think it should be scarf or scarve?
Scarf, right? Because it's like scarf.
Yeah, but like the act of putting on a scarf, is that being scarved?
Yeah. Or you scarf?
Oh, no, you're scarfing.
Because like clearly,
No, that's food.
The
Like
word
scarf.
is
No, that's
it is a scarf, but like the plural is not scarfs; it's scarves. So you think it should be scarf, like she's wearing a scarf?
no, because in the singular sense, it is scarf.
But I guess I'm saying, shouldn't it just be scarf?
But then it would be spelled SCARVE.
Well, look at knife, I guess, because it's knife, and then there's knives. But shouldn't it just be knives?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't make the English language. I don't know. I don't have an
I'm
answer for
just saying.
that.
I'm just saying.
No, like the movie Knives Out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are 3 incredible movies.
I've only seen the first. Really like the
It's
first.
not Knife Out.
I'm like in the like minority of liking the second one the most. Glass Onion.
What's
With
what
Ed
would your
Nor-
rankings
Ed
be
Norton? What
of
do you mean,
the
rankings?
3 Knives
They're
Out?
3 8s.
I meant like
Oh, 2 1 3.
2, 1, 3?
But everyone would say 1 2 3.
2, 3. Okay,
They're all good though. Really good actually.
really good. Yeah, you should watch them.
I haven't seen a single one.
Watch the first. It's the only one I've seen, and then we could compare notes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. So we're in the house.
Batista's in the second one, just saying.
Nice. I do love best wrestler turned actor.
And so is the girl from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The blonde haired one.
Yeah.
Oh, she is fucking horrible.
But very
Madeline
attractive.
Klein? Is that-
yeah, but she's a terrible actress.
Yep.
Oh,
That's pretty harsh.
That's really mean. Shane's literally a bully.
She's horrendous.
Shane,
in the
she's
new I Know.
not Brian's game. She's not horrible in your opinion.
Yeah, she's not like the worst like my games are. I would say they're
dab it up.
the acting and characters in the remake, which we still have to do. Not remake.
Yeah, we're
sequel.
We're literally like, I'll just spoiler. That is a mortal lock for a sequel September.
100%.
Thank God.
That needs to be done. The acting is so abysmal.
Yeah, like
And the characters.
It is because like sequel September, like it's kind of obvious what we're gonna do. Obviously, we're gonna do that. Obviously, we're gonna do Final Destination 6 because we have to.
Yeah.
And we'll mention the other two, but those two are kind of obvious because we just need to finish our stories.
So the house has holes, and then she gets an interesting person comes to the door. It's this Miranda Cosgrove lookalike.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a friend from childhood, even though we all know it's just a fraction of her mind that she's talking to. Like,
Because-
it's just so obvious. I hate how obvious everything
Well,
is.
she says that you should know, you should remember.
Yeah,
right.
'cause
Like you
it's
should
her.
remember. The way it's shot is like makes it pretty painfully obvious. I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah, but she acts naive, like, "Oh yeah, I remember you from that time I was raped."
Yeah. And then they make plans to get lunch one day.
Or hang out later. That's true. Like come back later.
Oh, yeah. She's going to come back later.
Definitely comes back later. She's coming back. Like right now, like in theory, she could be fucking chopping up her dad. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so in the context of what you see on surface level, it's this random girl. She's gonna be like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Why? So this house, right? Why is it all boarded up? Like, why are all the windows boarded up?
They say there's what do you call them? People that just live in houses.
They're squatters.
Oh, squatters.
Yeah,
Squatters.
that's what they, like when she like starts seeing this supernatural being in the house. They truly believe it's an invader. Like someone
Yeah.
came in and is squatting in the house and is like kidnapping her and killing her father.
Yeah. So like a majority of the like this next like half hour of the movie is just her and her dad going from dark room to dark room, being like, anyone in here?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that like they light a bunch of candles and they go from room to room, and like honestly, like her dad, I would say like maybe about like the 30-minute mark is literally like on the floor bloodied.
Yes.
Like it doesn't take long.
I thought he was missing his eye the first time I saw
Yeah,
it.
he's got like blood all over his face.
Yeah.
And she looks so fucking shook.
Yeah.
There's also like a lot of noises in the house, and like when that happens, if I'm not mistaken, like she does actually hear like the uncle leave the house.
Yes.
And you're like, okay.
And she tries to like get out of the house, but there's a padlock right on the inside, so she's like stuck in the house.
Yeah.
And so is the idea like, I think what it's supposed to be is she was trying to lock her uncle and father in the house so they couldn't escape from her. But I think because of the holes in her mind, she forgot that she did that.
Well, either that, or it's also the fact that she was locked in a room, or the fact that these repressed memories are locked in her brain.
Yes.
So
Or the fact that I want to die watching this.
my whole thing is, did she go to the house to actually help them pack up? And then while she's there, she pieces everything together?
No, because I took it, the way the story unfolds is that she knew she was going to kill them here, and that's why the photos are there.
I think the idea was that like she was. It's a twofold, right? They're renovating the house, but I also think that there's the vengeance part. That's like I'm gonna go in there and this is where I'm gonna get my
Then
revenge.
what's with all the fucking whole, like, symbology?
The metaphors of the
It
holes.
literally is as simple as she has holes in her mind because of her repression, and they literally, like I've made the joke on the podcast that this movie beats you over the head with a hammer because literally there is a sledgehammer that beats the holes into the house.
It's true. They're like, is there some mold here? I don't know. Let me break it.
Yeah.
With a bigger hole.
Like, this isn't the pretty little thing that lives in the house where the true villain was mold the whole
But it
time.
truly reminds me of that movie
Yeah.
because honestly, like what happens in these walls, you're basically a ghost to this house.
Can we just real quick pivot that Spotify's chapters for our episode of Pretty Little Thing that lives in the
AI
house
generated for that episode are like
is
fucking
one of
incredible.
the greatest things of all time because all of the chapters are, is mold the real danger in this movie? Is it a ghost? Is it mold?
Is it mold ghost?
My favorite one is the presidential anatomy.
Oh, that was actually insane.
The boys discuss presidential anatomies.
I mean, it's accurate. We talked about a lot of presidential dick.
Yeah. Like, was it on the podcast where we talked about our starting 5 basketball team for
Yes.
presidents, where we had Martin Van Buren playing point guard? That was on here, right? Yeah. I always forget if that was here or Sweet and Somber.
I want an absolute killer on my squad, so I'm taking Andrew Jackson at the 4.
Abe Lincoln has to be the
I'm
center.
He's got to be 5.
I'm
Yeah.
putting Abe at the 5. He's like super tall.
He's super tall, but in basketball terms, he's 6'4". He'd probably go with the 2.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because like I always thought Martin Van Buren be a good point guard, but like maybe I want a real general at the position like George.
You want George at the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, George was the one, literally.
George W. Bush, he is the 13th man, Robert Sacre. Like, he is the hype man off the bench.
George Bush?
Yeah.
Oh, George
W.
Bush.
George W. Bush.
So when people say George W., you're right. I just always think of George Washington, but you're correct. George. Okay, I see what you're saying.
George Washington, I think, is the backup point guard to Martin Van Buren.
You think Bush is 6-man?
No. George W. Bush? Like,
George W. Bush.
I think he's like 13th man, like Robert Sacre role, doing some dances, like dodging shoes.
Gotcha.
I think George Washington is 6th man. Like, he's like when Martin Van Buren's
Wait,
getting tired.
he wouldn't be one, the floor general?
Martin Van Buren, like he's like 5'6". I feel like he'd be a good Muggsy Bogues kind of point guard.
Okay.
But like, who cares about his height? Who's leading the charge the best?
George Washington.
George is at the.
George.
He's literally the point guard.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just I see Martin Van Buren and I just see point guard.
I think.
Honestly,
I think Barack is small forward.
I like that kind of Lamar Odom type.
Yeah.
You need to block the squad up a little bit.
That's crazy, but yes,
But he knows ball.
yeah, he does know ball.
You're gonna tell me he doesn't know ball?
No, I've seen his March Madness brackets. He knows ball.
He did that shit every year.
Yeah, it's great.
But I think so. I don't know. Like I think you definitely need Lincoln on the squad.
Oh, center.
So yeah, I guess yeah. We know him as he's also was like a really.
But
You have to check this out. Was Abe a good wrestler? I heard he was a good wrestler in his heyday in the 1800s.
Abe was probably like wrestling animals or something.
He also had holes in his mind.
Yeah, Abe was like,
Yo, that's dark.
that was crazy. That was hot though. What's up?
I feel terrible saying that because he's
Yeah,
Abe.
that was
Honest Abe.
That might be. Is that top 5 most fucked up things ever said on the
No,
podcast?
you said some shit once that I had to kind of cut.
Yeah.
Because it was so crazy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember dropping that line?
Yeah, we'll cut even that.
So confirmed, Abe Lincoln was a good wrestler.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
literally
Alright,
says Abe Lincoln a good wrestler.
So we're throwing him at the 5.
We're throwing him at the 5. All right, let's get back to this movie.
Hold on though.
We never completed the squad. We need a 2.
Yeah, who's the 2?
Oh, shooting guard?
Who am I giving the ball?
No, I thought we were giving it to Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson at the 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You think
Killer.
he's averaging 25?
So wait,
Dude, he averaged like 25 dead Native Americans a minute.
this, I mean, he was an absolute destroyer. So we have Buren, Jackson, Obama. Do we have a 4?
Who's the 4? Who's Dirk?
James Polk.
Fuck Polk.
You're going Polk?
Wait, Teddy Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. I like that. Roosevelt.
Yeah, I like Teddy.
Lincoln. That's a strong 5. I like that 5.
Yep.
Would you think Teddy's like a stretch for? Like he's shooting threes or he's like in the post?
Well, I mean, Franklin Roosevelt's a stretcher for because he's in a wheelchair.
Wait, are we going Franklin or Teddy?
No, Teddy at the 4.
Okay. Like a. And this makes a lot of sense as it relates to Silent House, because there's obviously a ton of holes. in this house's defense.
I actually think two of those statements I made at the very end may have been the most insane things I've ever said. Oh, no.
Oh, that was wild. One more question about this presidential team. Who's the fucking Phil Jackson? Who's coaching these
Oh, Bill
bad
Clinton.
boys?
Coaching?
Kind of like he coached Monica.
Oh, I like that. I think Monica should be the coach.
I'm just thinking like a lot of coaches get into scandals.
But does a coach have to be a president?
Oh, Chauncey, I see what you did there.
Honestly, I'm going to say no, and I'm going to go Ben Franklin. I think Ben Franklin should coach the
Oh,
squad.
wait,
He's
so
very
for,
smart.
we're going non-presidents, like anybody
Well,
in
coach. The president should be on the squad.
I'm going to go. If
Unless
we're going,
do you think a president should coach
okay,
the
I was
squad?
if we're going non-president coach, I'm going Paul Revere because he gets the job done.
Yeah, he's riding on that horse. The fucking
Yeah.
British are coming.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a solid choice. I'm going to stick with Paul.
Okay.
He's also got, I think I made this statement before, great dick on that
No,
guy.
but I like Brian's because Ben Franklin is electric.
He's electric. He didn't invent it, but he discovered it.
Exactly. Oh, man.
What about Mozart?
He's deaf. He can't hear shit.
Craft a beautiful
He's deaf,
symphony.
right? Mozart's the deaf one, or is that Beethoven?
That was Beethoven. 100% Beethoven.
Did Mozart, is he the one who pooped his pants or something crazy? Like,
He's the one that has a Z in his name.
Who painted that fucking...
that's so funny. That shouldn't have been funny.
If you turn the Z around, it's like a lightning bolt, which is why I would want to throw Ben Franklin's name back into being
the
somewhere
mix,
on the
okay.
squad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Ben Franklin is electric, like you said. He is the boy who lived. And I think that he can do some damage on the squad, Shane.
Who painted that fucking Campbell's picture?
Oh, fucking
Warhol?
Andy Warhol.
Donovan
He's
McNabb.
my... Fuck Donovan.
Fuck Don.
Fuck Donnie. Warhol's my coach. Maybe assistant coach.
Okay.
Behind Paul Revere.
Yeah.
Who's got a thunder dick, by the way.
All right, so
What a stretching segment
I can't wait
that
to see
was.
the AI generated
Wow.
chapter there.
So, Matt, give me a time check.
42 minutes.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're doing well. So now we can kind of cruise to the end here.
Yeah.
So, she does start seeing a figure, right? And the figure is it the figure like takes
It's like a ghoulie.
the ghoulie takes the father and like drags the father through the house, right?
Yes. We should mention though before that, that's when she like runs out of the house, right, to go get help, and she gets into the car.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then
That's because the uncle gets back into the house.
Hold the
Correct.
fucking phone. The uncle leaves at some point, right?
Yeah.
Where's he go?
It not established.
Oh.
They get into an argument. The brothers
Yeah.
get into an
Yeah.
argument.
you're right,
and
because then they go back. The uncle does come back into the house.
House with her, and that's what
The ghoulie doesn't take. Sorry, the father. The ghoulie actually takes
the uncle.
You're
Yes,
right.
because the father is already tied up in a chair.
That's correct.
So the idea is, okay, we're actually going to describe this scene well. Once she's outside, runs into the uncle. The uncle says, wait in the car. I'm going to go find your father. She thinks that someone comes into the car because the back door is open. She goes back into the house. She tells the uncle, I thought I saw someone. Now they're together looking for the father.
Yeah.
And this is when she starts to get the flashes of like a young girl being photographed by
She sees
people.
like the young girl, like she's like throughout this time, she's like hiding and stuff.
Yeah.
She sees like the little girl on the bed, people talking.
Yeah.
Do you think like when she was in the car, do you think this is like the uncle like stay here, like let me just address this with your father because we did some shit to you as a kid?
I think so, but he can't find the father because the father's tied up and hidden already.
Sure.
But yeah, like it literally, it's like it's just searching through her dark
Yeah,
house.
She looks through the house, which is silent, and she sees things in various rooms. Like
Well, she sees her friend again, the friend from the beginning. We have to talk about that.
well, I mean, we don't have to, but we can.
We have to because she literally goes, "It's like holes in your mind." I have to touch your mind.
So she's like holding up this lantern, going from
Yeah.
room to room, like Paul Revere, and she's going to walk into a room and see herself as a little girl in like this bloodbath,
Yeah.
with a bunch of bottles, like 99 bottles of beer in the bath.
Yes, and it's symbolism to the
To the
the alcoholism and fucking blood the father put her through. I guess I don't
mean,
know. It's fucking
yeah.
shit. It's
Well,
all shit.
You're about to see a torture scene soon, which is like super interesting. I mean, she walks around, she sees the figure then holding the little girl.
Yeah.
Right? Like vengeance for this little girl.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's fair. Very fair. The uncle shows back up like stabbed.
Yeah, I mean, like he's just like on the floor at this point. They're gonna go back to the room, right? Her room.
Yeah.
Where the father's like literally tied up into
and
a
the
chair.
uncle is stabbed and bleeding out.
And like you said, Sophia comes back. She's there. She's hanging out.
And they kind of just so this is the thing. The movie, there's like 5 minutes left, and once again, the movie has to be like, "Let me hold your hand."
Yeah,
they're abusing her, and she's getting revenge, and she doesn't remember that this happened at first.
Yes, no, you're right. There's the one shot which we all knew, which is like you see the figure dragging Peter, and then it's like also cuts to her dragging Peter.
Yeah.
So it's like the figure was her.
In case you really didn't know.
In case you didn't know, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I thought was weird was the scene of her stabbing Sophia, and then it's like she's stabbing herself. So there's just like more realization.
In case you didn't know, she is Sophia.
I think that was so fucking senseless. Like I don't know, I didn't love that scene.
No, it's all painful because it's all stuff you figured out 20 minutes into the movie, and they just keep explaining it like you are
who. Okay, so
yes.
So like,
It upset me. I'm
the
upset.
father's
I'm
on
upset.
a chair, and she decides to give her father a front-facing lap dance, and then she like basically takes a bottle and like, is it? Am I believe that like the father was like drunk during this, or
yes,
or she? I don't think that the father alcoholed her up. I'm assuming the father.
I think
was
the
drunk.
father was an alcoholic, and that led to his abuse.
Put it all on her.
Not an excuse.
No, of course not.
And then he's like, "Please let me go." And I guess something clicks where like she goes back to recedes to her innocent self.
Yep.
And then she like lets him loose. And this is the scene that I was talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
it's absurd.
Where he's like, all right, now that you let me loose, let's get the belt down, little girl. Sorry, I went south all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Pulled the Shan from.
I don't know
last week.
why I immediately went to like a southern drunk.
It's okay. It
But,
makes
like,
sense.
He like starts like slapping her with the belt.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, don't hit me with the belt, daddy. Don't hit me with the belt, daddy. Yeah.
And then she gets the upper hand on him.
Well, I don't know how this happens if he like turns a blind eye and looks over at Peter, but she literally in that split second gets.
No, I actually remember. Peter literally starts begging him not to Peter, and he's like, "Oh, now you're gonna stand up for her."
Well, I do like that because it's like that tells you Peter's involvement. I guess at that point you know that like yes he was involved, but he wasn't the doer.
Well, because the father makes a mention is like you love to watch this.
I also like would love to know the background of this movie too, the backstory, because like okay, you don't hear very little about the mom.
Yeah, I guess she wasn't in the picture.
I'm assuming because he's a drunk.
Yeah,
but like, how would this fucking drunk get custody?
Maybe the mom's dead.
Was this their house? Was this just? I think it was a lake. Like was it?
Yeah, it was a lake house. So dad's got money if he's got lake house money.
There's just like a lot of like backstory that like I don't think this would literally fall into place like it does, if that makes sense.
No, this movie's fucking buns. So she kills him with a sledgehammer. She hits him over the head. You don't see the impact, but you see the pool of blood like show. And then I don't know, like in a movie that's bad, I at least want the satisfaction of seeing both these despicable people killed. And you don't even get that because she just leaves him to, I guess, bleed out. Like that's his punishment is he has to bleed out in this house. But I don't know. I felt unsatisfied.
I mean, the movie wasn't really altogether that strong. Like I want to give it some credit. I think they took some ambition with the whole continuous shot thing. Was it necessary?
No, it adds nothing to the
Probably
movie.
not. I don't really know why they went that route, but I do applaud the ambition.
Yeah, like it's cool that it's done in one shot, but man, I just wish the movie was better.
I mean, she's good, right?
Yeah, I actually don't have an issue with any of the actors in the movie. It's all a writing, directing.
The father's character, I think, is a fucking caricature. Like I think, like when he takes that belt out, I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
And I don't think it's any issue to do with the actual actor portraying it. It's a
character.
writing issue.
Correct. I agree.
But yeah, I mean that like unless you guys have something, that's it.
No, but I do appreciate how we were able to fit in an all-time NBA lineup full of presidents. That was fantastic.
It was probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So I actually am. Actually, I can't believe I'm going to admit to this. When I went on IMDb, I had this at a 5.
I also had it at a 5.
I obviously lowered it. I bumped this down to a 3.
Wow, that's a long.
I actually
That's a long
I
drop.
hated this movie more than I remember hating it.
I'm with you though. Yeah.
I don't know what like possessed me to give it a 5 the first time I saw it, but it's worse. It's significantly worse. Maybe because the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, this was fresh. I think seeing it a second time and getting beaten over the head a second time, I'm like, yeah.
You got sledged into a 3?
I'm done with this shit. It's a 3, man. I mean, I'm giving it that because like there is significantly worse than it because normally when you go lower than a 3, it's because the acting is also bad and everything like that. But like they all hold their own for the shit they're given to go through it, especially with this being Elizabeth Olsen's first I
think she's
feature
good.
role.
I think
She is good.
Yeah, she's not bad at all.
3.
I concur, but not on a rewatch. I'm basically flaming you, saying why'd you give this movie a 5 at one point? So 3. I like her a lot. She's good in the movie. She's nice to look at.
The camera literally always flashes on her tits throughout the film.
It is.
It's actually kind of crazy.
Bro, it is so like.
Do you think it's like one of those things where like she was photographed, so like they need to photograph her again?
Dude, I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
It's a pretty obvious choice. She's in a very low cut tank. You get a lot of cleavage. Again, she's nice to look at. That's cool. But and normally so I'm pretty dumb. I normally need to be like coddled and explained everything to me. But to this level, it actually started making me mad. And this movie is so fucking goddamn boring for the majority of the runtime. And a lot of points I was confused. I was like, childhood friend, who's this? Who's that? What is this? Is this a fucking like paranormal movie? Is this a revenge? I didn't get it. And then other parts I did get because they keep beating you over the head. I just thought this movie was boring. I didn't like the payoff. I hope I never watch this again.
You won't have to.
Yeah, hopefully not 3.
Yeah, I feel like they stretched the runtime of this too. Like this movie could have been so much shorter.
It's crazy too because the runtime of this movie is like an hour and 23 minutes.
You think we stretched this episode? Watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So
stretched.
this is like one of those weird things where like you mentioned a 5.2 on IMDb. And IMDb, I would argue for the most part, if it's a popular movie, has a good amount of reviews, they're usually like on point.
Yeah.
I feel like this one was really wrong.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they got this one really wrong. I am going to be slightly more generous than you guys.
That's fair.
And go 4.
Okay.
Because I did have this at a 5, and when I reviewed it, I thought that was crazy talk. I'm like, how could I? So this is like a lightish 4 for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, same reasons. Like the acting is fine. It's the writing, it's the decision making, it's the overall idea. They should have, because it's psychological horror, you kind of know what you get. You needed more of a mystery and payoff at the end. You kind of get the vibe way too early on what's going on, and it's really not delivered and executed in a way that's
Rewarding.
like I said, like that I feel fulfilled. So suffice it to say, I'm giving it like a lighter 4.
Do you guys feel like this movie is in a way pretentious? The way it's shot
100%.
and the way it's delivered?
Movies like that, like you know what they're doing, and like I hate movies that are like this could be told to me perfectly in 20 minutes, but you have to stretch it an hour and a half. I hate that, and a lot of artsy movies do that shit. But like when it's meaningful and good and like packaged well,
You don't mind it.
you don't mind it. You're like, wow, that was great. Like I get it. Like I feel emotionally like great after watching that. Happy. This movie, or even sad. Like this movie made me feel literally void. Like I felt like I wanted to sledge myself.
Okay. Hey Matt, how do you think this episode has gone? Do you think we did a good job?
You guys did a good job stretching pretty much nothing.
Would you say our work is elite for this week?
Yeah.
Okay,
So wait, I want to hear Matt's rating.
Matt, give it a rating, and I gotta go to game time.
I
3.
love game
3.
time.
All right.
Game time.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I have 7 things, and you're gonna rank them.
Okay.
So 7 things, right? You're gonna rank the silent places. Okay. A remote desert.
Okay.
A library.
Okay.
A church. Silent Hill, Silent Hall, a deep forest, or a mountain summit. And I will repeat those if you need them.
Okay, so I'll go, and I need them repeated.
Sure. Remote desert,
7. It's too hot.
library,
1.
being the best.
Yes.
Church,
5.
Silent Hill,
3.
Silent Hall,
I associate halls with school. I didn't like school. 6.
deep forest,
I like the forest a lot too.
mountain summit.
Mountains are lit. What number? What
You have
number?
3 left.
3.
Yeah, mountains are pretty lit, honestly.
I like a
right.
good mountain.
Is that all of them?
That's all it
Hit
is.
them to me. I'm ready.
Remote desert,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 6.
library,
2,
church,
4,
Silent Hill,
5,
Silent Hall,
7. I don't like it.
commentary after. That was cute. Deep forest,
1,
mountain summit.
3.
Okay. Here you go.
So you would go to a forest over a library.
Yeah, dude, forests are lit.
I love a good library though.
Libraries are great, but forests have a little excitement.
Did you guys rank them on how much you like these places or how silent they are?
Oh, how much I like them.
Yeah, that's fair.
same.
That's fair. That was kind
So I love Silent Hill video games, but I wouldn't love Silent Hill if I had to go there.
Well, how about the fact that it had nothing to do with Silent Hill at all, and it was just a hill that was quiet?
Oh, sorry, I underrated it. Then.
It's fine. It's Silent Hill.
Okay.
Usual.
Necro. There's literally one person, so I feel like it's not a discussion.
The father.
Yeah, he's the only person who dies in the movie.
Yep, you're right.
So, Father, you are a horrific animal garbage person, and you deserve nothing but the worst sledging imaginable. I actually think you are so repulsive, you don't even deserve to be in our Necronomicon. And that's saying a lot, because we put some shit in this Necronomicon.
That we do.
But you're the only death in the movie, so by default, you got a one-way ticket to the Necro. And the Necro is sacred ground, so you should be thanking your lucky stars every day that you're in there.
Yeah, watch your fucking hands down there, buddy.
Yeah, because I'll sick some crazy people on you. We got some sickos in that Necro.
Yeah, we do. That's for sure.
All right. Fuck it.
Cool. That was Silent House.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, hold on. So this part. She can't fucking unlock the lock, but why is she trying to leave?
Well, the key that was given to her doesn't unlock that door. It unlocks another door. Unlocks another memory.
In her mind, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're just getting it like, hey, like, does she want to leave or does she want to unlock the door for redemption? And then that's what she does.
I'm going to do a re-review.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bump this down to a 2 because I hate that.
You can't do that once your rating's locked in already. Because
locked?
when Matt goes and looks through the...
Are you saying it's padlocked?
Yeah, it's padlocked.
Holy shit.
Your
dude.
rating's padlocked. You could actually never lower
So
it
I
again.
tried to unlock my review.
It
and
was stuck.
I couldn't
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. it's done.
You're not going to give him the 2?
No, he's locked in at 3.
He wants to give it a 2.
I hate this movie.
Matt, can we... since
Give
Matt,
him the 2.
you are the keeper of the numbers. Are you allowing Mike to put a 2?
I'm going to allow it. I think it's fine.
I think so because it's his real feeling.
yeah, he's
Okay.
feeling 2.
Okay.
Give
Matt
him
has
2.
allowed it. He has unlocked the padlock. He has let you slip a 2 in, and then he has locked the padlock.
It's locked.
Okay.
All right. 2.
So Silent Hill, Silent House, Silent Hall,
Yes.
Rebecca Hall, Brees Hall, Silent House. Yeah, I mean, it's we have only one more
Yes.
week left of
Holes.
Staring at Holes month.
Yes.
This month was fucking great except for this one.
Yeah. So
What's
next
next week
week
bring
we
us?
are going to be doing The Hole in the Ground, which I had never seen up until this point. So I'm actually really looking forward to talking about it. A24. Didn't know it was
Yep.
A24.
Yep.
So with that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week. We're like, are skinwalkers real?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the final
dab me up.
podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Weekly horror movies. We'll see you next week. Honestly, we'll see you next week. But please, if you can do us one solid. Just give us a like and subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, as well as if you're listening to us through audio, we're on all your audio podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Give us a listen and a 5-star. That'd be greatly appreciated. We'll see you next week for the finale of Holes Month.
Bye.
Bye.